Big plans to build parks like these over I-35 in Austin are at risk of falling through.
Yeah, the federal government has canceled a multi-million-dollar grant that would have helped pay for the Cap and Stitch project. KVUE's Isabella Basco is live in downtown Austin. And Isabella, tell us what happens now.
Yeah, well, Mark and Quita, city leaders knew that this grant would be on the chopping block, so they've been looking at other ways to help pay for the project. But one council member prefers that Austin not do it at all. Instead of having a highway that divides Austin, city leaders like Councilmember Ryan Alter want to connect the city with the I-35 Cap and Stitch project. The plan calls for covering parts of the interstate with parks and green space.
These are going to be spaces that are open and available to the public, and I think that is an opportunity we just can't pass up.
But according to newly obtained city memos, Austin will no longer get a $105 million federal grant for the project. Council members knew this was coming and had different ideas on how to pay for it. In May, council approved a proposal that commits $104 million for 4 sections of caps and stitches.
And we also passed a resolution that asks staff to go look at some of these alternative funding options.
Alter says the intention is not to pay for this project through property taxes. Instead, council members are considering visitor and car rental taxes or a state loan. He also doesn't envision the city will pay for the entire project and expects the city could also bring in dollars from private philanthropy.
TxDOT told us we don't need to come up with additional funding until 2029.
But Councilmember Mark Duchin disagrees, saying he'd prefer to pause or abandon the project altogether.
And there are much higher priorities for us to go fund than freeway caps that don't really generate a lot of value for the city.
This all comes as the city considers a proposed tax rate increase to make up for the $33 million shortfall in the upcoming fiscal year budget.
We've got to make the smart decisions on our end that we're capable of. And I don't feel like I don't think the council is there yet.
And Alter expects that council will revisit the status of the Cap and Stitch project in 2026, and he expects they'll start discussing how to make those payments in the 2028 to 2029 timeframe.